Hi there. Now, you may know me for many different reasons. YouTuber, CEO, and for being a complete dumbass and finding myself in the weirdest situations when and where it suits me.
Rassing it. Hey, yo, to all my exes, yeah? Doing shopping, doing my man shit.
Anyone who's actually seriously wanna cuss my hair, guess what? I ain't dye my hair to seek for your approval. Your pum pum is not to die for. But recently, I've been doing something different.
TG, we shoot for the stars.
So, I need a trapper, got one name in the game, that's a rapper.
For suicide attempts, I'm still here. Not the competition, I will out there. You shouldn't, I get one chance, I'll take it. You get caught lacking or beating, you're saying I'm the one that fakes shit.
But to show you how I've got here, I need to take you behind the scenes. Show you some of the stuff you've never seen before. In my first ever self-produced, self-directed documentary. To showcase the graft that goes into this and how the end result is so rewarding. My name is Ty Gordon, but you can call me TG. And this is my story.
I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address.
So it's a couple weeks where nothing at all happens. All happens. We don't. That nothing at all happens. I missed a couple weeks. Studios is no footage from that. There wasn't nothing much really going on. So, and then yeah, in the midst of all of this, I'd spoken to a certain person. I'd first spoken to him over the phone, like a couple weeks prior to this event I was now talking about, and then 2-3 weeks later, here I am. So Richard Black was coming.
So you can live. Fly. You know what? I gotta get back to the car. Look. Don't! Let me tell you twice!
And yeah, I went to People's Day because I always go to that as well.
Select fresh veggie.
It wasn't going to the afternoon, so I went with Stephen at People's Day. You know, enjoyed myself, you know, the usual. And then, yeah, we went on Waltzer, and that kind of messed us up. Like, yeah, the Waltzer really messed us up. So we had to go shops and get like drinks and stuff to kind of bring us back. And then Tariq wanted to go off and do his own thing. Tiki was just wanting to go off and do his own thing, so he went off. And then me and Steven were walking back to People's Day, and I get a call from someone, and it said, "Oh, Rich, it's on their way." So I was like, you know, yeah, I gotta go home. And yes, I just rushed back home. And there he was on the drive. He's super nice. I remember the first thing he saying, I walked around and he said hi, and I walked onto the drive, and I was just so like I was astounded. I couldn't believe it. Like I just was like shocked, and I was just there like, what's going on? Like this guy's actually in my driveway. Like I couldn't believe it. He's in the driveway, and he had this rental G-Wagon. So he usually drives, but he brought it down. I posed in it, you know what I mean, took a couple pictures in it, took a couple pictures with Richard by the car. You know, it was a surreal moment. And yeah, it was something I never really forgot, and to this day that it's still mad to me. We sat down and we had like a half an hour conversation about different things, different topics, and I was like, yeah, this is mad, and I couldn't believe that I was actually in the presence of such a legend. And it just amazed me. So I was just there like, wow, like, yo. No, welcome back. Yo, life is a shambles. So yeah, let me update you, let me fill you in. Show's been closed for weeks, but I've got rehearsal today, final rehearsal before the show. The show's in 3 days. Time is not our friend. The original version of Richard Blackwood was absolute dog. So I've decided to rewrite it, which is risky considering it's supposed to be coming out in 2 days. So I've completely rewritten the song and re-recording it, and it's got to get mixed down and sent off in the next day or so. Which is dead ass risky. And yeah, making this custom outfit's taking up a lot of time as well. So I'm juggling too many things at once, and I got rehearsal in a couple of hours, and I'm re-recording the song at that time, and I need to apply a few more bits to the song before I can actually record it. So I need to hurry up because time is not my friend. I genuinely mean this. Time is not my friend. And then after that, when I come back here, I've got to do this outfit and finish it off so I have something to wear to the show. And straight afterwards, I got a birthday party. So yeah, I need something I can wear to both things. So I'm making a custom outfit. And yeah, this is day 3 of making it. But I do have to finish off the song first, completely finish it before I get back to that. I'm gonna show you the t-shirt. So this is the t-shirt, you know. You got Project London, so PRJT, and then LDN, and then you got the little pearl design around the neck, and then you got the little like kind of emerald in the middle. I thought I'd add like a finishing touch. And you got the Joker card on the inside, that's there, and then my initials, and then this is for mental health awareness. This is YouTube, that is about love and all that stuff. That's my old postcode, but the S is backwards. I thought, let me do something a little different, so I put the S backwards. And that's promotion for 16, the mixtape. And then if you look on the back of it, there's an ace card covered in, I don't know. And then you've got an I, and then I see you. It says I see you. So yeah, that's the custom job that I'm doing. Seriously though, there's dead ass lots to do and not enough time to do it in. Like genuinely, yeah. Like this is like I'm literally being asked to do a miracle here. Do the miracle work, like be a miracle worker. And like I said, time ain't my friend. I've got 3 days. I've got 2 days for the song. I've got 3 days for the show. So I need to get a move on. Alright, so I'm gonna get to writing. I'm gonna get to finishing writing this song, and then we get back into it. Now, the reason I rewrote Richard Blackwood was because of the things that went on in Hollyoaks. And I was basically like, yo, I wish I could put this stuff in the song. Then I realized I could, but this is a tight ask. So, you know, with all the stuff, I don't want to say too much, but obviously you know the storyline. Saul got stabbed, and people think DeMarcus did it and all that stuff. If you haven't watched it, then just leave, because I'm literally dead ass about to spoil it for you. So yeah, I thought after that storyline dropped, I have to rewrite the song. So it's kind of a tight squeeze. So let's just hope and pray we can get it done. You know, Richard, if you're watching this, sorry. But yeah, yeah, let's just get it done. You know what I mean? Let's just go. Let's just go do this. Sake. Yeah, so rehearsal for this event was ridiculous. When I flipped it was flipping ridiculous. Like, I was just so like I missed a few weeks. So when I came back, it was like really, I was just down onto like just writing and recording, and I was back to being, you know, TG. It's just, it all felt surreal to be doing another event. I didn't think I would, to be honest. I only thought I was doing one. To be doing another is just ridiculous. Like, I never thought that I would be doing a bigger event than what I did last time, and yeah, that was just like that was just mental to me. Like it was absolutely ridiculous. Like I couldn't believe it. I was just there like, oh fuck, I get to do this again, and I've got another chance to maybe do better and write a more banging track. And then yeah, it just all came full circle. Events started to like start falling into place, things started happening, you know. It was just constantly working on stuff, and you know, was working on like making sure that everything was set in place, everything was making sure everything was good. And you know what I mean, like we did quite a few weeks of rehearsal, and then yeah, out of nowhere I went to, I think I missed like a week or two of studio. I've had quite, like those weeks were busy, I was trying to cram everything in. And I went to studio one day, it was rehearsal day, I went to do a rehearsal, and then get a call from Ski. I was like, what you saying, Ski? He's like, yeah, studio's closed. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, studio's closed today. And I was like, alright. Didn't think much of it. I was just like, oh, it's pretty close today, we'll be back next week. I was like, alright, when do I see you? And he's like, oh, I'll see you soon or whatever. And then I just kind of hung up the phone and I went home. And yeah, didn't think much of it. Next week, don't hear nothing. Week after, don't hear nothing. So I text Ski to see like what the hell's going on. Like, yo, we haven't got that long left. Like time is cutting short. By this time it's like, I think it was like beginning of August, going into August. Like, and I was super nervous because I was like, what are we gonna do? I don't have a solo song recorded or ready to perform. And it was like, oh, they're working it out, yeah. And then like it was kind of ridiculous because I got a call like about 6, 7, like a week before the show. Ski's like, oh yeah, we're in a new venue for the time being. We got studio and everything. And what songs we need to bring over. And I was like, all right. And he's like, you free to come in today? I was like, no, I can't make it today because I was that week I was busy because I was like, the show's still going ahead. I know the show's going ahead, so let me try and get these lyrics down. I'm trying to make a custom outfit at the same time and all of that. And it kind of all that tied together, so I had to kind of figure out my days. And I kind of had to sort them out. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to rehearsal tomorrow, that day, and just constantly work. So yeah, that's what I did.
En route, no I lie, I have this weird feeling. It's not a good one. Yeah, it's not a good feeling, honestly. It's like I usually have nerves before like a show, but that's like before the show. When I mean like before I'm going on stage, so when I'm backstage and that. I never feel like this days before the show. Maybe it's because I've been running around and I'm stressed out and whatever. But yeah, really not feeling good today. Like genuinely, like, pardon me. Like genuinely, like I feel I'm more nervous than I ever have been for anything, like, and I don't know why.
Yo, didn't think you'd find me done here. Hi. Less than like 24 hours to the show, and I'm lying on the floor, half naked. Oh man, this is so stress. Hey yo, I'm dead ass nervous. I'm mainly scared about if I fuck up the song on stage, which is my main concern, and I really don't want it.
Hey, it's performance day. I'm nervous as hell. Oh my god. I'm really nervous. Alright, I got this. I'm gonna put it out the bag. Gonna do some rehearsing on the train and all of that. I'm just gonna memorize the lyrics a little more. Get more familiar with them. Not the best that I can. You know what I mean? And yeah, wish me luck.
So Saturday was a hectic day, as it was. Like, I was getting ready. I got the outfit on and everything. That was good. Got the train to West Croydon from my area, and yeah, got off the train. Went to catch the overground, Shoreditch High Street. Pretty simple, right? And the worst thing could happen.
So I'm on the train. Yeah, route didn't go as planned, but yeah, we didn't lose too much time. Been practicing the song on the train.
London Bridge.
I guess rehearsal.
The next station is London Bridge.
Make sure it's ingrained in here because I'm not going to be able to do lyrics on my phone. Yeah, the G was a bit easier. It's a bit of a slower track. On that as well today because it wouldn't make sense not to. It's just you know, got a creating a spine, but yeah, just gonna grade lyrics in here, get on stage, they go around.
A train strike on London Overground. So now I have to wait for the next train to arrive and get on that, which has probably set me back like 10-15 minutes, and I'm already late to rehearsal. Brilliant. Like, it was just best case scenario. Like, it was a nightmare. I got to London Bridge, got on the bus, went over Tower Bridge, went over around Liverpool Street, all that. Arrived at Shoreditch, you know, and yeah.
Big man can't hold my seat, bankroll not empty. Yeah, I promise dollars they plenty. Yeah, bankroll not empty. Yeah, don't see no enemies, no time for any. Oh no, bankroll not empty. I don't get no time for any. Yeah,
Ain't got time to be stressed. Way too blessed to be vexed. Bank on notes, then you best. Add interest and invest. Cause where I'm born from, there were no offerings. Even did nothing, no when I'm signing got things. No book of meetings for some boss things. Still the kid that can
Bacon.
sweet beat. Post
Love it, bacon. Camera steam. And I'm so close to the venue right now. So good. Oh my life. I am so nervous today. It's unreal. Legit. Nerves are kicking in. They've been kicking in slowly and carefully. The last couple of days. Yeah. They're kicking in now. They're kicking in like properly right now. Rich mix. Hey. Hey, oi. Welcome your newest edition, Tiger. People, we out here. We're doing this. YouTuber / rapper. We got a massive problem. The outfit's kind of damaged. I mean, there's fell off there, two, and got a couple fell off on the lower part as well, fallen. And you know, apart from that, everything else is intact. Actually, the ace of spades card behind my back is kind of like, it's deciding that it wants to do a runner, but it is still stuck. So, as well as this last talk after the show, after I go on stage, that's blessed. That's all I need. Just last me till the end of the show.
Like, Shoreditch is a weird place, man. Shoreditch is like big and intimidating. I didn't believe it when I first saw it. So yeah, obviously I'm walking down the street and then I can see Rich Mix coming up, you know. I'm excited. And yeah, I go inside. No one's there. Like, no one's there. Like Lola was there, and a couple of TTG artists were there. I didn't see Ski, I didn't see Chris, I didn't see anyone. and I bugged out and I called Ski because I was like, where is everyone? And Ski's in traffic. I don't know where everyone else was. Then like 10 or 15 minutes behind me, Luke arrives, Elamar. He pulls up, hops out the car, you know, and yeah, we go to the shops, we go to Sainsbury's, they get their drinks or whatever. We go back into the rehearsal space, we just sit there and wait. And you know, it's kind of mad because like this was sound check, and sound check started at 12. And the maddest thing is, no, most artists didn't get there till 2:30. Doors open at 3. Like, what the is going on? And I'm just like, what the like, what the do you call this? Like, and 3 o'clock, sound check still going on. 4 o'clock, performances ain't started yet. Performances were supposed to start at 4. Performance didn't start till like 6 o'clock, and that was late. Like, and I was just like, what? Like, and Richard arrived and all of that, and my dad was there, and my uncle was there, my brother was there, a couple of people who work in the house I live in were there, and I was just so happy to see all of them, you know what I mean? And yeah,
just captain of rap highlights me, I'm humble and nice and all these here just sit chat. But do you have TV nominations? You ain't nominated, but you sit there and try and validate. But you can't validate the lyrics I spit. Do you know that we do it like this? I just switch out of life like Rich. That's from my little boy who's better. If you step to me, I've got the boundaries, you're my enemy. I've got a tendency to turn scraps to pieces, you can't handle me. Being bare for handouts and worked hard. When I'm body beat, I just raised the bar. You do radio, I'm on a pop start. With no experience and push start, it's like I got people praying on my downfall. I guess they couldn't be happy for me. But he's still love to my graph, so what happens, let's all wait and see. I told you, I don't got long as well. Alright. Try commentate, boys. Yeah. No. Yeah. What? Mini doc.
Log on YouTube.
Mini music doc. I've been filming for that. Ski producer, you know, does his
I'm
thing.
the engineer, I'm the producer.
Engineer, producer, superstar.
Yeah, you're the superstar. You're the superstar. Hey, look at the custom fit, you know. Tell me that's not mad.
Oh man, no, seriously, I'm nervous.
You nervous?
Yeah. That's why I'm going over the track over and over again. And Rich is going to be standing right there, bro. Exactly.
Cut the nerves out. Richard even come down to even support. Yeah. He hasn't sent man on the goose chase like, yeah, I'm coming, but he's actually come through. So you gotta kind of use that to be like, you know, I didn't come through.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a few times a day where I've gone like, I kind of scrambled the lyric, and then I kind of brought it back.
Okay.
But I don't know.
If you need to, only if you need to, just take a breath. Don't know the lyric, just be like, just do a 360, and then bring it back on.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
Or if you know it's gonna come to a part where you don't know, just take a look. Everyone start clapping and then get back into it.
Yeah.
Right. Or everyone come forward and then get back into it.
Yeah.
With the crowd,
Yeah. Cool. How long until I'm on?
The running order.
I'm just getting the lyrics down. So
Like, I never forget. I was super nervous though. There was a green room at least, so I had time to chill backstage and whatever. And that was very helpful because it gave me time to rehearse and all that. The green room is getting hectic. It's ironic, green room. I'm wearing a green t-shirt. Like, you know, yeah, I'm back here by myself. I couldn't invite people down. Richard bought me a pizza, so I can't complain. My dad's here, Richard Blackwood's here, so a couple of my friends came along. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be a Gaza, and I'll make sure to film when we get on stage. You know, obviously, it's gonna be mad, and yeah, I'm just rehearsing the song now, so I'm gonna get back to that, and yeah, I'll see you guys when we're on stage.
Like, it's like after that 40 minutes, they called me up, and yeah, that was the moment I knew that this is it. And Richard came to me before I went on stage, and he just gave me a little, you know what I mean? I was like, alright, I got this. And he went on stage, they would talk about and then they introduced me. So I'm going on stage, and it's so intimidating. But I'm like, you know what? Get this nervous energy out. Just run, give the man the daps, you know? Boom, 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 you know? Boom, 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 boom. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone's gassed, like, ooh, like, you know what I mean? It was just like, those kind of moments, yeah, never get old.
I really don't know if you're ready for this one, but show this, prove me wrong. Are you ready? Yeah. No, I need more energy, man. Come on, are you ready? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Shout out Prodigy and Ski producing this one. I don't chill when oats out Holly, but can't feel train with a real Eastender. Man's gonna matters, be up no blender. I'm making hits, you're shopping centers. Try to best what you're told, don't make me have to tell you twice. You very bright to yours, cap to the rap. I like to be on prominent nights, and all these haters just sitting trap. But how you got TV nominations, you ain't nominated for? When you sit there and try and violate, you can't violate the lyrics I spit. You know that we get like this, and it's just like the life like rich. That's a reminder of where who's better. If you want to step to me, I've got no boundaries. You are my enemy. I've got a tendency to just scrap speeds, they can't handle me. Hey, big find out, so I worked hard. When I body a beat, I just raise the bar. I told you already, I'm not a pop star. Got no experience and push start. It's like, I got people playing on my downfall. I guess they couldn't be happy for me. But I show love on the graph, so what happens next, we'll wait and see. I know we're down, I'm out of the studio, I'll be so I hope got your problem, tell your man. He goes by the name of Richard Blackwood. He got temper from no one. He be real, he gets special. He's there all on look. And man don't look like someone gonna stop. They're very too make his aim high. And one day we don't want to drop. When it stars on match, he goes by the name of Richard Blackwood. He don't take no from no one. He be real like Felix Westwood. He's got it all along. And man don't look like he's ever gonna stop him. He makes his aim high. And one day we don't want to drop. You remind me of someone, I'll call you Grace Black. Cause you're over set to a mark, cat bear, and you're about to get smoked. I'm letting it all off, I guess I start. But catch me when you're only just starting. Give me 1 year, I'll be out here trying. Give me 2 years, I'll be sure that one. Give me 3 years, I'll be out here starting. Give me 4 years, I'll be playing out Wembley. Man, miss me alone, don't tempt me. I got my eyes on you like Fendi. Should I not trash that JA sent me? Felix Westwood's see. Get up and get on the planet. When I laugh, I have no meaning. Get up! Get up! Yeah! Shout out my guy, love you, bro. Love you. Shout out everyone for coming out. Thank you so much. Love you guys.
Yeah. Really stand.
Yeah, I get to like the end of my performance, and yeah, I just like kind of let it all off my chest, and I kind of just said something off the cuff, and I was like, I looked at Richard, and I saw him on the sidelines. I was like, I walked over him and I was like, I love you, bro. And I don't know why I said it. Because I think that there's like, I look up to him, and for him to be there, and for him to be impressed by what I've done, and for him to, I don't know, respect my craft, and like support it, and like try and help me to achieve something. It meant a lot. It meant a lot. I don't even know if Richard understands how much it. I don't think Richard understands how much it meant to me. Then he just gives his speech.
So I met this young man not that long ago, right?
And I gotta say, it's you blew me away. You blew me away. I heard a little bit about your story, as you know, and let me tell you something. This young man, right, has overcome some real adversities. He's so young. He's so young, right? To me, to you guys, is your age, but to me, he's so young, and his energy. Right, literally, I met him, spoke to him, I gave him some words of advice. I'm not going to go into his personal life, but trust me when I say, I know you guys have gone through some stuff, but this young man here, for him to be on stage and to be as confident as he is with what he's been through, right, trust me, that's only God that's working through him. No, real talk, right? And he said to me, he said, well, I found out from my missus that he'd done a song for me, right? And literally I said, you know, and he was going to send it to me, and I said, no, I'm going to wait to see it. I didn't know it was going to be that good, right? But also I got to say, Ty, seeing you perform like you already made it. Like I don't think you understand. And I know it just, the people that are recording this, I want you to save this, because I'm telling you, you're going to be really famous. You're going to be very successful, right? And to all the people that hated on you, to all the people that have tried to stop you, I hope they're watching this vicariously through whomever. All the people that didn't believe in you, they're going to be calling your phone, right? But they're going to have to speak to your PA.
It'll be me. I'll be the PA. Hey, where's my dad? That's my PA. Yo, there is.
Right? They're going to have to speak to the PA, right? And then make them know that you can't, you're busy. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know if there are a lot of people that want to call Jay-Z, but they have to speak to other people, Memphis Bleak. They can't speak to him, right? You're going to be so huge. Keep doing what you're doing, and the response that you got here, if that doesn't tell you that you're a star, if it doesn't tell you, then nothing will, right? All the people, you're going to have people that are going to tell you, you know what, I'm not sure. Use that as petrol. People used to say to me back in the day, when I said I went to be a comedian, certain people used to say when I was in college, Carshort College, they used to say, yeah, right, wherever. Those people ended up coming to my shows. When I had the Richard Blackwell show, they would line up and ask for tickets, right? And say, I used to know him, you know? Used to. You understand what I'm saying? You are going to be a star. Remember I said it to you.
It almost got me on stage. It almost got me in tears on stage. Like, I was just like, my idol, my role model, respects, and, you know, enjoyed my performance, and like thinks I can go far, and I'm just, that's just so, if that ain't a win, I don't know what the is.
Can I quickly say something? I've been watching you since you started in Hollyoaks, and honestly, it's a blessing. Even watching the last couple of weeks and watching the storyline between you and DeMarcus, it really kind of resonated with me in a way. And I just wanted to thank you for being that inspiration to me, being that push, being that muse at the end of the day, because that means a lot to me. Having someone, we don't have people like us, we don't have people like us in the industry we're in. There's not many of us, and we have to work twice as hard to prove ourselves. It's the unfair truth. But you've made it, and you've inspired me to push further, even in acting and that. Even when I got turned out for that BBC 3 audition, I got the call from you, and it just really helped me to get myself back up and be like, you know, I couldn't do this, and I got this. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Much love. Proud. Make some noise for Tiger. Proud.
It was just probably one of the most amazing things for him to come to me off stage, and he just come to say like how appreciative he is of me making that song, and how much he liked the song. Because I always said I would never put out the song if Richard didn't like it. And the one thing I wanted like from this song was to make sure that Richard liked it before I ever put it out. Because if he didn't like it, I would have never put it out. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't put it out. Yeah, he did, and he really appreciated it. And I was just there Like, thank you for being a role model, that I could look up to. Thank you for being a muse, like an inspiration to write a song like this. And like, no words, I'm never gonna be able to thank Richard for what he did for me. Like, I appreciate him more than anyone understands, honestly. I have so much respect and time for that guy. He's so humble. He's so fucking down to earth. Like, I just respect him so much. Even just observing from him, who was outside, someone would come up and ask for a picture. And I know there are a few celebrities out there who just walk inside and just be like, fuck off. Like, but you know, he took the time out to take pictures with everyone who asked for them. And you know, just like respectful to all people who wanted a picture with him and who were a fan of his. And that's just something I can have incredibly respect. And I have massive respect to Richard for it. And I'm glad I wrote that song, and I'm glad that's the song I get to put out. And I hope everyone hears it. I hope that's the song Richard blasts on set. I hope he's just in the middle of break on set and he's just playing Richard Blackwood and just jamming to it. And that would just be the sickest thing. Like, no, yeah, that would be sick. That would be absolutely sick. Now legit, that what's next? Like, I get the big question is that what's next? I'm gonna go take a break. Like, just take a little break. I'm dropping tunes in the middle of the break as well. Like, I'm just taking a break, seeing a step aside from working on more than one thing at once. You know, gonna finish this doc up. You know, finish this documentary up. And then after all of that, you know, September, college, you know, so yeah. You know, that's what's next for me. And yeah, I'm gonna go college in September, try it out, see how I feel. And then studio in September as well, and then there's probably a new track in September, I think. Yeah, I think by the time you're seeing this, it might be out. So if it is, I think it might be Deja Vu, because we're gonna get access to Richard Blackwood, but because of that, I'll probably, after this episode goes out, I'll make sure you lot get a teaser on Instagram, and we'll probably get a date with it, you know what I mean? So that will get sorted out for you. But I guess that's what's next for me, to be honest. Like, yeah, so
I could tell you more stories, but we'll leave that for another time. Just want to quickly say to anyone who supports me out there, from wherever you are, whether it's these streets of Lewisham or these streets in Watford, just know that I heavily appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. I love you, and we're only going up from here.
Especially when you got a bit of gangster writers, trap star, rap star, man of gangster writers. We was blending in rentals with cats as drivers. I used to stack all the 20s, spend all the fivers. Nowadays everybody wanna go viral, while I got them on the needle like an old vinyl. 2021, year of the entitled. They say the trilogy itself's like the street Bible. Separate to elevate, it's been vital. I've been a big idol and bleed out my eyeballs. Different days I'm either homicide or suicidal. I don't think it's my fault, it's just the path that I will. Crime caught sport, man are armed and blagging. Stepped in a party lagging. They say they're gang but they're hardly banging. I'm trying to hit him in his skull like I'm bringing Ed Hardy back in. Hit the can, then my dogs are rapping. Since Feltham 06, they've been saying I've been hard at rapping. Kamikaze, the visit, got half the packing. My brother gets it cracking and I'm getting it cracking. I'm too tapped to tapping.